Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, there's going to be something different from HubSpot. So I've been experimenting with this new GTM tool called Clay, and I found it pretty cool with the kind of features it offers, with the kind of capabilities it has. And one useful use case where it actually outshines is cold outreach. So you can actually personalize your cold outreach emails by researching about your clients. And then for every client, you can have a separate email content which goes out. And in this video, what I'm specifically going to talk about are PS lines. So as we know, PS are like the postscript lines are the ones which appear at the end of an email. And if it's a bit of fun and if they are a bit quirky, it actually catches the attention of the reader, and there's a good probability of it replying to your emails. This does not mean that all of your, like the other parts of your email should not be personalized. They should, but yeah, this is like a cherry on the cake when it comes to personalization. So I was playing out with Clay and I found this very useful tip through which you can create these PS lines. Not only PS lines, other parts of your outreach email as well. But in this video, I'll be talking about PS lines. So if I go to my Clay table, say for example, you have a list of contacts who you're going to reach out to, all that you need to do over here. So this is your particular Clay table. I've enriched it with the headline, the summary, the location. So all of this has been enriched by Clay. I have the job titles, everything. So what I'll primarily be focusing on is the location. Now I'm based out of India. So if I'm going to do all of these cold outreach, a good PS for me would be just talk about the time difference between the two countries, US and India. And because US has different time zones in itself, so it will be able to create uh, a new PS line depending on the location. So I have the location over here. What I've done over here is I've created I've used the Claude enrichment for creating content, and you can do it by just clicking on add column, add enrichment. Just type in Claude, and over here you'll see Claude generate text. So if you click on that, what you will get is an interface like this. So you do not need to worry about the use case, the model, or the account. What you need to draft is the prompt. So what I've asked it is to give me, like, this is the location of that particular client, and this location, if you see, I've extracted it from here. So I've taken this location name. I've told it that I am based out of India. And now what I've asked it is to, using this location name and the time difference, create a PS statement. Now, after a lot of iterations, what I also asked it to do is that they do not need to explicitly mention the location name and the time difference. So when I was testing this out, a lot of outputs, it was giving me the exact time difference or the exact name of the city or the state. And that sounded a bit like AI content. That is something which I do not want. So I have asked it to not explicitly mention the location name or the time difference. Still, in some of the outputs, it will, but then it doesn't sound that mechanical or AI content. And what I've told them is they should just get an idea that there's a time difference and we stay far away from each other. And in a scenario where it has multiple PS statements, I've asked it to just number it one or, and then just click on save and you could run it. So I ran it on 5 of this, and if you see, these are the kinds of PS statements I see. PS, if you're reading this with your morning coffee, I'm probably having it with my evening chai. It has given me 3 options over here. So the second one is while you're wrapping up your day in California. I am getting started over here. And if you see, this particular contact, the location over here is based out of California. So it has mentioned that. So it's quite great to read these. I'll just run one for this particular video. Okay, so I have it's running now. Okay, so we have the PS statement over here. And yeah, so this one's different from the one which we read earlier. While you're probably sipping your morning coffee, I'm here in India wrapping up my head, sending this from India where it's tomorrow already, message from the future. So you see, it's a bit quirky and a bit funny. And yeah, it gives an extra human touch to all of your cold reach outs. So that's how you can do it. You can use this same thing to create other parts of your email as well, like the main email body, the subject lines, and all of it. But yeah, pretty handy feature. And if you see, all of these will have different PS lines depending on their location. So each of your email which goes out will have different content coming out, which is like pretty cool. So yeah, that's how you do it. Hope you found this useful. Thank you.